Whoa, whoa, Wrestlemania! Welcome, one and all, to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, the KOE Nation Big Bucket Empire, for this WrestleMania simulcast preview and prediction. Let's make sure that you're getting every beautiful.
Sounds good. We got it.
Tony, they were getting two Phils for the price of one.
Nobody wants two Phils for the price of one.
That was the best deal in the
history.
history.
We're already getting 2 nights of WrestleMania for the price of one, and that's not always a good thing. Wallreds is already hard at it.
How are we doing, all you beautiful people out there? Now, for those within the sound of my voice, be sure to like, share, subscribe right here at Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. Also, KOE Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter. Tony, sorry, I'm never above shameless self-promotion. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast power. Folks, and we are here to see if the tribal chief will tower. Your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E., and I am joined this evening by my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only, the reigning, defending,
the 16-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, quadruple still, non-chill filter, Tony fucking G, and you can find me here at the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast, Big Bucket Empire, Hazard Analysis, KOE Nation, Dads Worldwide, everywhere you want to find me on my social, Linktree/Tony the Rod, and of course here tonight, live for you, predicting, previewing, and of course retaining by the end of tomorrow night here at WrestleMania 40 on the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. We are live streaming for you the previews and predictions for the show that is maybe starting now, I don't know. Peacock, Phil, pile of shit. Let's just get that out there. Who out there loves the Peacock? Raise your hands.
Anybody like Peacock? No?
Nope, didn't think so.
Nobody does. All righty. Well,
seeing a lot of people out there. We love you.
God bless all y'all,
and
people.
Let it be known right now, we're previewing and predicting right here. We will do a review after night one, breaking down the show, breaking down the matches, and seeing where we stand in terms of who's correct on what. But tomorrow night, we will be going live with you during night 2 to do a live stream watch along. So if you hate the commentators for WWE, come right back here and at least put us on audio in the background so you can drown out that nonsense and hear us.
So you ain't got to hear that god-awful Maggle Cole, and we can actually get some really good times. And yeah, God bless every last one of you beautiful people for
Wallreds, good to see you again, sir. Even though you have some controversial takes. With all that being said,
spicy takes here and there, but with
spicy as well as
that's my life. All that being said, and speaking of foolproof, I'm having some bookers, some 2014 bookers, so this is like historical stuff.
It's WrestleMania. We go big for that, and it's exciting. We're so glad to be here, and this was an interesting one. It's a big one. It's a milestone. It's WrestleMania 40, and The Rock is here, and you're getting him tonight. Doubleheader for Cody and Roman.
So this was made in 2014. So when this was made, that means that Daniel Bryan was doing yes in the WrestleMania main event. So not bad. All
right, Phil's going to be writing down our picks. I don't know if our third compadre is going to get his in or not. Yeah, that doesn't matter. He's not here. So,
well, here's the thing: Chicken's not here, and we've decided that the tiebreaker is going to be: are you actually here for the actual reviews and predictions. You no good rapscallion near to it. I'll check my phone again. Let's see.
Let's get into
Did we get
the predictions. That's what the people are here for, folks. So,
no, nothing from Chicken
all
yet.
right, let's get right into it.
And I'm sorry, I needed to hear my
All right.
beautiful voice again. I'm sorry. Now, all right, let's get right into this card, T.
So we're just going to go down. This is the WWE website. We're going to go from the bottom and work our way up. So we're going over both nights, previewing and predicting both nights, even though we're only on night one. That's all right. We're going to go through them all. And let's start off with what they have on the bottom tier here. I'm not surprised.
That is like, unfortunately, other than 2 people in this match, this is really bottom tier. We've got.
I really love Montez Ford.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like Montez
Love
Ford.
Montez.
Bobby Lashley
finally had a strong run. It's over
at some point.
And
we're
we're
getting into the national anthem here. Yeah, the AOP is present.
I'll at least take my hat off for that. So
Coco Jones, I have no idea who that is.
I don't have a lot of input on this other than this is another failed attempt at trying to rebirth the Hurt Business, I guess, kind of, and do something with Bobby Lashley and save Montez Ford. And another failed attempt with Karrion Kross, because this isn't getting anywhere. There's no traction here.
And I will say that for this match, the AOP and Angelo Dawkins will be present.
They certainly will, Phil. They certainly will.
They will be present. So, so who do you have, and why is it Hurt Business 2.0?
Yeah, I double check my picks here, but yeah, I've got the Hurt Business 2.0 because. Again, I'm a mark for Montez Ford. I really enjoyed Bobby Lashley's one of his runs finally, and he stopped being quite as green as the screen behind me, so that was nice. And then there's other people here, so yeah, I've got the Hurt.
No, Tony, we're at an amazing Wrestlemania background.
Yeah, we're here.
Augmented reality.
We're here.
Totally.
We're here in Philly.
That.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got that. Chicken has. Let me check.
No,
nothing. So we'll give him till the opening bell of the opening match to get his predictions to us. But
Walreds asked, "Will Paul E be there tonight?" I would assume he would be
at the main event. Yeah, probably.
Kind of has to be. So we've both got the Hurt Business 2.0 on that one. Didn't figure there's going to be a lot of discrepancy here. Let's move on to one I'm really looking forward to. LA Knight, AJ Styles. Oh, man. Oh. Walrads is asking about Ellering. He was the original manager for AOP and NXT. He's kind of back in the fold a little bit. I would assume it's WrestleMania. You bring back the names.
If they don't bring him out, then they're never going to bring him out ever again. Like this is fair. This would be the way of telling if he's ever going to be involved. Triple H is on his way out, and I'm sure he's going to take the mic. Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Levesque, and I did not do any of those things.
Of course not. So this match, I'm really looking forward to. Love LA Knight. I've always been a Styles mark. This should be a absolute show steal. This should be. Phil, I already know who you got, so go ahead.
As much as I would love to give it to the phenomenal AJ Styles, I would love to. The 2018 Wrestler of the Year. This is LA Knight's time.
It has to be.
He needs, to steal a joke from Chris Rock, he needs this win worse than a crackhead needs another hit. LA Knight needs this win that bad, to steal that Chris Rock joke. So
I can't disagree here. I've got LA Knight as well because while he's been hot, he's still hot. The crowd still does love him. He needs a marquee win. AJ's unfortunately at the end of his run.
Yeah, this is where he needs to start putting some folks over on the way out.
Perfect for that.
I hope they don't Dudley Boys AJ, where he just does job after job after job. They don't even get they wouldn't even give the Dudley Boys a win over 2 Dolph Zigglers if they came down to the ring. It would just so I hope they give him a couple of W's and maybe even a U.S. title run in there so he can put somebody over proper.
I'd love to see him in one more world title picture, but that's just asking for too much probably at this point. Moving on.
They definitely need to get some more legitimate people into that world heavyweight title. So
The triple threat U.S. title match.
Okay, what?
Oh man.
To me, this is going to be the match of the night.
Really?
I think this will be
match.
Well, actually, this has the potential to be, other than the main event.
This one's on
night
night 2. This one's on night 2.
Okay, then. Other than the bloodline stuff, this will be the best match because Kevin Owens, we all know what he can do. Randy Orton, ring general extraordinaire, and I'm sorry, as far as I'm concerned, Logan Paul can just do no wrong. Okay.
Well, Walrad's spitting fire here. LA Knight needs the win, but damn, AJ has great hair, always has. It's vindication for TNA talent who originally had the TNA stink, and there are older talents who work smarter, not harder. Couldn't agree with you more, Walrad.
Oh, AJ's hair is like luxurious. Okay, like it's almost as good as my hair, but it's pretty good.
Maybe he's born with it.
Maybe it's AJ.
Maybe. I was hoping for a pun there. Anywho, the triple threat U.S. title match. I love Logan Paul. He's been just a breath of fresh air. He's the perfect shithead heel. I love everything he's doing. I love his run. So I don't want to see it end here. I'm going to go with Logan Paul to retain here because of if it were one-on-one, I would probably pick either of the other guys. But since it's a triple threat, this gives Logan Paul an easy way to steal away a loss. Does it not? I dare you to pick somebody else. I double dog dare you.
God, because I'm taking Logan because you kidding me? I want him to keep going. Now, Tony, what we're going to see here tonight is one of the two people. There was a Bible verse that was just on TV, which is very uncharacteristic of WWE. Boy, Vince must really not be in charge anymore.
Stephen calling for Owens to take the L in this one.
I could see that, but I'm just having a hard time believing that for Becky Lynch's promo package, they're giving us Bible verses in the promo package. So yeah, totally, Vince McMahon has nothing to do with this anymore. Because that actually, before I get into anything deeper, this is the first WrestleMania without Vince McMahon's involvement.
Yeah, this is a milestone. 39 installments, and this is a first. So all bets could be off the table, folks. In terms of predicting this, one of the key factors is no longer there. So
yeah, like Tony,
that's reason enough to watch.
One of the handicaps you've had for predictions is gone. Is that you knew Vince McMahon better than he knew himself. But
Walrad jumps in. Randy is a ring general. I hate Logan Paul. He exposes how poor current stars are. That's not on him. That's on them. Him being good exposes them. That's not on him. Yeah. Through how good he is. And I hope Tyson knocks it out.
And it looks like Becky Lynch is going to open Mania.
Okay, now Walrad's, he's fighting Jake Paul. Mike Tyson is not Logan Paul.
I was about to say, if Mike Tyson was facing Logan Paul, he'd have no chance because Logan would be like bouncing off those ropes, flying with top of the top rope moves.
We need to predict this match as it's about to happen, Phil. The opener.
Logan. It's Logan.
Okay, Logan. Yeah, I've got Logan. Okay. I'm talking about, well, we're going to come back to these because I'm talking about the match that's about to happen right in front of us. Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley. I'm trying to find it on the freaking website. Holy shit, people. There we go. Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch.
Oh, do we have to?
Yeah, we kind of have to. It's a match. It's happening.
Who do you have and why is it Rhea Ripley?
Of course it's Rhea Ripley. I love Rhea Ripley's run. There's nobody on any women's roster in the world on her level right now. And this is the perfect opponent on this stage to cement the legacy they're building around Rhea Ripley before she inevitably goes to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Roman are heading to Hollywood quick. So all right, that was fun. We got that done. Let me check. Let's see. Chicken's predictions are nothing.
Okay. So we've got the other women's match. We're going to go ahead and talk about Io Sky defending against Bayley. Rhea Ripley. Yes. Okay.
I'm sorry, but this is the definition of not everybody gets to make Broadway.
But they do. Justin Motes, Phil, how have you been keeping?
Can't complain too much. How you doing, Justin? God bless you, sir. Cannot complain. Life is blessed.
So I actually think this is going to be a really good match. I'm kind of looking forward to this one, believe it or not.
This is going to be the best bathroom break on either nights.
That's not fair, but probably true. Now, I'm not super keen on the idea of Bailey coming back out to the I'm a hugger, the Bailey buddies, the smiley,
Okay, that's
laughy.
pretty cool. Ripley's coming
Great
with the band.
Great entrance. But that being said, I've got Bailey to win this.
She's got gem makeup. Remember that fucking gem show from the 80s?
I do.
Wow. Okay.
Phil,
I'm like one of 10 people that understood this.
Phil predicted
I
match.
don't fucking care.
Well,
I'm
you still
sorry.
okay? Phil does not pick. Let it be
No,
known. You heard it here first.
No, like it's gonna be Bailey because she can at least fucking talk, but I don't care. Nobody cares. And if you say you care, you're a fucking liar. Don't give me that. Like, this is to fill time. This is the dead spot for one of the two nights while everybody goes to the concession stand and takes a piss break. I'm sorry that Bailey, you got fucked over. You deserved a lot better, but that's what this match is going to be. I'm going Bailey.
Okay, so we're pretty much down the middle right here. Walrad says Phil has great references. Steven says, I care, Phil. This is the bathroom break, says Walrad. So, yeah, there's some, yeah. Okay, let's move along.
If you say you watched this match and enjoyed it, I don't believe you.
I'm looking forward to it. Anywho, Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre.
So we got Seth Franklin Rollins, Drew McIntyre. Okay, I'm going to copy something Jim Cornette said the other day, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Seth Rollins is not exactly the Lou fucking Thez that's going to carry this title into the next generation of legitimacy.
No, he's not.
So we need a couple more legitimate names here to give it some actual prestige here. I don't know if Drew McIntyre is the prestige that we're looking for, but we're gonna
you feel that way.
We're gonna have to make do. And so I'm saying, Tony, are you ready? Drew's gonna get his WrestleMania moment back. Finally, 4 years later. Finally, Tony can shut up about this.
No, finally, you can shut up about how jealous of Drew McIntyre's physique you are. Because the man is gorgeous. Yes, of course I went Bailey. Drew McIntyre saw him win the Rumble live in 2020 in Houston. Saw it live. Then we
was
watched.
Awesome. The kid next to me, the 9-year-old kid next to me, was there to see Drew McIntyre win the Royal Rumble and nothing else.
And we saw that. And then he got cheated of a landmark win and a terrible run in the Thunderdome. And we came so close at Clash of the Castle with the Roman Reigns when they had the chance to split the belts up. Decided, no, we can't do that. And then went ahead and split the belts up. As you're seeing right here on the screen, there's another belt. Because we just couldn't give Drew that win. So now he's going to finally get that WrestleMania win back. What, 4 years later? 4 years later, folks. 4 years later. Drew McIntyre wins the World Heavyweight Championship tonight from Seth freaking Rollins. If that's on, no, I think that's on night 2. I could be wrong.
Because, Tony, you know what makes second night of WrestleMania better than one world title match? Just make up another one.
Yeah. Drew over, Punk determining factor, creates more intrigue going forward. Question, does Judgment Day cash in? That's what I was going to ask next. Yeah, that's the factor, because you got to assume at this point that Damian Priest is not going to come anywhere near Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, or that title picture. It kind of has to be the World Heavyweight Championship. Or
he could cash in right now against Rhea Ripley.
That would be kind of funny and stupid at the same time. But
still lose.
I don't know. I'm conflicted on this because I feel like he kind of has to because they're running out of time.
No, he cashes in just because he wants to get pinned the way Rhea Ripley pins everybody.
I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope that they do it like on Raw after Mania. I think that would be a better usage of the briefcase at this point.
Well, no, I'm going to bring up how the briefcase is going to get used a little bit later. But you got Drew. So right now we are down the line. We have all the same predictions.
And they're locking up. We are underway. WrestleMania 40 is here. We're coming back to this match. This website is stupid.
Yeah, it's all over the fucking
place. All right, so let's talk about this match. I know you're looking forward to this one more than anything else. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. I'll rip the Band-Aid off. Rey and Dragon Lee. Do you care about this match, Phil?
Okay, so you think Rey and Dragon Lee are going to win?
That's what I'm going.
The reason I'm going is because we're going to...
Oh, no, sorry. No, I do not have Rey.
I was about to say...
Sorry, no. That would be ridiculous because we've had the Rey versus Dominic match. We've had that.
This is going to
Ray
be
won that, if I'm not
this is
mistaken.
going to
Did he
be
not?
Dirty Dom pinning
Yeah,
Ray
it has to
in
be.
the ring.
It has to be. It has to be. This has to be the moment that Dominic ends his father. Like, I don't know if Ray's going to retire after this, but that's the only.
He should before too long.
Yeah.
He should fucking break it down.
This Dominic is so over as a heel right now. This is the only logical thing they can do in terms of pushing that bar
This is
higher.
basically
Him pinning Ray, his father, in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania is the only end to this match that makes sense.
This isn't going to be Ray's final match, but what this is going to be Ray's last match before you definitively see that he's lost a step. He's going to start kicking back his training after this. He's not going to do as much high-flying shit. He's going to start to become like Undertaker, and that he's Santa Claus, and that he appears once a year.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be what happens.
Interesting idea from Allreds. They could have a hair versus mask. I kind of like it. Save it for SummerSlam. But eventually got to put the career on the line.
Yeah, I was about to say at that one, like, you're right. So we both got Dirty Dom.
So, yeah, we're all tight.
I thought that was going to be our first big difference there.
No, I misspoke.
But I know what our difference is going to be.
Yeah, I do too. Even if all the others are the same. Let's see. Let's go with this 3-on-3 women's match.
Hey, guys, you're going to be able to look at Jade Cargill for a little bit.
So Damage Control versus...
And there's going to be other people there present as well.
Damage Control versus Bianca, Naomi, and Jade. Is there any doubt in your mind who...
Jade Cargill's getting the pin. She's going to defeat probably...
Dakota Kai.
Yeah, Dakota Kai.
The two women you see on the top, the one on the left pins the one on the right. There you go.
That's it.
That's the breakdown. Steven says, maybe the fact I hate Dirty Dom so much just proves how great of a job they've done at making him. Exactly. Precisely. It's perfect what they've done with him. Sorry we didn't break this one down more. I'm excited to see what Jade can do on a Mania stage. Because
no, you're not.
I know I really am. Because this is...
No, you're not sorry you didn't break this down.
Oh, no. That's what I'm looking forward to here. How Bianca handles being pushed so far down the card and how Jade handles this massive spotlight. That's what I'm looking for here. Moving on.
Yeah, we gotta watch Bianca Belair do on-the-job training of her replacement.
Pretty much. Jay versus Jimmy, brother versus brother. Only the third time, I believe, in WrestleMania history we've had brother versus brother. Matt and Jeff, Owen and Brett, and now Jimmy and Jay. I actually love this match. I hope, I pray, fingers crossed, they play it close to the vest and don't make this a modern nonsense match. Now, who do you have and why is
I'm
it
gonna ask
not?
you first,
champion. Oh, really? I'm going with Jay. It has to be Jay. Has to be Jay.
I want it to be Jay. I really do.
Really? You're not going with Jay?
Well, let me think here. I've been dressed. This is the one I've been wrestling. The one.
This is not a slam dunk, but it has to be Jay. If it's not Jay, massive fuckery will have to happen, and you kind of have to save all that fuckery for the main event of night 2.
Do you though?
You don't. Well, because the main event tonight's also going to have a ton of fuckery too. How much fuckery can you do? I mean, really.
Vince is gone, Tony, a lot. You know what? I'm taking a fucking risk here. I'm going Jimmy.
I respect that. What does it give Jimmy? Ask Allreds to win. Exactly. It doesn't give Jimmy anything. They're pushing Jay. He's the better single. I think a win just... It's like, sorry, we're not pushing you, Jimmy. So I give it.
Yeah, you know what? There's a.
I think I might almost just talk myself out of the J pick.
Yeah.
To be honest, but
like no. Also, here's before you move on.
Yeah.
This is a match these two have been planning since basically they were in the womb.
Yeah, it should be.
So I'm planning on this being. I think it's going to be less high flying, and it's going to be more of the shit they've been practicing since they were 6.
Becky almost fucked up that tornado DDT off the middle rope, but saved it. Rhea saved it.
But yeah, so this is going to be one hell of a match.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, so let's talk about this. Gunther, Zayn, IC title. Gunther, incredible, longest reigning IC champion. Zayn stole somehow Shorty G's spot. Because now
that's your favorite.
Because now Gable's the flavor of the fucking month instead of Sami Zayn. And now the crowd's pissed at Zayn for stealing his spot. Whatever. Gunther wins this.
Yeah, I've got Gunther as well. Now, Sammy's going to sell his ass off.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good match. I'm actually looking forward to this a lot. Going to be a great match. Gunther retains. Gunther can't lose this tonight. Sorry. No, this is not the opponent. It's just not. Okay, this I don't give a flying goddamn fuck about. This is the match I hate on every WrestleMania card. They took everybody that didn't have anything else to do, and they already booked the tag titles like shit.
This is the definition of not everything gets on Broadway.
Throw it on the ladders. Who gives a fuck? There's a bunch of people in this. Who you
got? Tony, good job. DIY, bitches. DIY is walking away with the tag team belts. They need something here. All the other teams are just sort of there for the sake of being there.
Leg drop to the back of the head from Becky.
Like my second pick would be, honest to God, The Miz Truth. Okay,
well, that's my first pick.
Nice. I kind of almost want you to be right. Okay,
I have to be right. DIY makes sense because it's the only thing that would give Gargano any credibility back, being on the main roster and being not ready for it. Gargano,
it would be the best way to make up for Vince McMahon just burying him back when he was on.
Rhea catches Becky, throws her up on her shoulders and slams her down. Oh, and a massive knee to the face.
2, and well done. So we've got two differences here.
Finally.
Okay. We like
we already called that one.
The J one, the Jimmy J was just got to throw a Hail Mary to try to get that.
Let's get to the meat of the matter. I think this is I think we're there. So this is the main event tonight. The tag team match. I'll just get it out of the way. I hate the booking.
Yeah, this is too convoluted.
It's so convoluted. They had the idea of The Rock versus Roman Reigns. They tried to do it last year. For whatever reason, it didn't happen. So they tried to do it this year. The crowd rejected it. Why? Because they fucked up and had Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble. When I already explained to you in January what they should have, could have, and needed to do, even with the CM Punk injury. Go back and look. I was right. I'm still right. But anyway, Cody won. Back to back. Now he's got to go and either lose to Roman Reigns again at WrestleMania, or he's got to finish the story. But on top of that, you threw in The Rock. The crowd rejected it. The fans rejected it. So they had to fix it somehow. Turn The Rock heel. That's been a massive success. Great build. The Rock, the final boss. What a great name. This match, headlining night one, not the way I would have gone.
No.
Because you're making three guys pull double duty at WrestleMania. That's fine. I get it. But I don't even like the idea. I'm an old school guy. I don't like the idea of Cody and Roman even touching in a match the night before their main event. It just seems too much. So you've got one option. You've got two options. Tonight, The Rock and Roman win. And tomorrow, Cody topples Roman. Or tonight, Cody and Seth win, which guarantees a Roman victory tomorrow night. Am I wrong? Because
you're half right.
It's still WWE. It's still 50-50 booking. I hate that. But as your 16-time champ, I'm going with the safe bet. I'm going with The Rock and Roman to win this one, which should tell you what I think about tomorrow night's main event. But
now, allow me.
Go ahead.
Because there's a lot of things I don't like about this match. There's the fact that we've got Cody and Roman touching before the main event tomorrow night. That's bad. We also have the World Heavyweight Champion and the Undisputed Champion in the same ring against each other, and it's not a one-on-one match to decide who's the best. And that's why you've got the secondary champion in the ring with the Undisputed Champion. Did Jackass get his picks in?
Yeah, we'll get to him in a minute.
Okay, what a shock. Now, Chicken, you realize the tiebreaker is you actually have to fucking be here. So, but Tony,
who's going to win this tag match, Phil?
The Tribal Chief is not laying down for the lesser world champion.
No, I don't think.
And so I'm giving this one to Rock and Roman.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. The Rock and Roman are going to walk away with the W in night 1.
Okay.
And that's because the tribal chief does not lose to an inferior champion. And get to the next one.
I just want to make sure, again, tonight, night 1, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Santos versus and Dominic, Bianca Jade, Naomi versus Damage Control, tag team ladder match. Who gives a fuck?
Wait, who did he have for the tag team?
I'm just going over the card. Sorry. 6-pack. Yep. Uso, IC title. This match, Ripley, Lynch, and Rock, Roman versus Cody and Seth. Tomorrow night, Lashley and the Prophets versus a Final Testament, Knight Styles, Paul Orton Owens, Sky Bailey, Rollins McIntyre, and now, yes, those are the matches. Let's get to it. The final match of night 2. If I can find
Jimmy
it.
versus Jim.
Jimmy for Damage Control. Obviously. Yeah, that's okay, WWE.com. Just crash while I'm doing this. Yes, Roman Reigns defending the Undisputed World Championship versus Cody, the American Nightmare Rhodes, for the 2nd consecutive year. Walrad says, thank you, Phil. I want Cody to lose. Thank you, Phil. Thank you. Roman over strong.
Yep.
And
now,
2-on-1 handicap match against Chicken. Yeah, it kind of is tonight, not going to lie.
a little bit, because that no good rapscallion thinks he's about, like, he thinks he can pull the Brock schedule on WrestleMania. No, even Roman's working double time this weekend. And Tony, he's all about like making up for it. He's all about quality, not quantity. So now, so for this match, Tony, you're going to have Roman and The Rock going over the inferior champion the night before and standing tall and showing just how dominant they are as a team. And they're going to show that the bloodline never been more united, better than ever. No family has been as close as the bloodline. We're going to see that at the end of night 2, or end of night 1. Night 2, however, we're going to have, now, see, the thing is, Tony, the fight is going to have to be down the line, fair and square bloodline rules. Because as we know, nothing's more fair and square than when the bloodline says the rules or whatever the fuck I say they are. And that's down the line fair. And that's why at the end of night 2 at WrestleMania, the hand that will be held high will be your tribal chief. Roman Reigns is going to reign supreme as champion and give the belt to Phil K.O.E. to be a joy for you and me, folks. So yes, Roman Reigns, your tribal chief, is going to overcome the odds. He's going to win the title. He's going to retain. He's going to go on to be the greatest champion in WWE history. Roman Sammartino. It's happening, folks. So I've got the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, T.
All right, so before...
let's go through Chicken's
Well, he's got night 1. He didn't send me night 2 yet. Ripley. What the fuck is he doing? What?
Just start reading them, T.
He's got New Day / Awesome Truth. Whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send.
I don't know what that means. Belair, Cargill, Naomi.
Put him down as New Day.
Okay. I don't know what.
That's the first one. So fuck you if you're getting
picked 2 people, I guess. He's got Santos and Dom, Gunther, Jimmy, and I guess Bloodwine tonight at the main. I don't know what his night 2 are, so send him over.
And Bloodline. Oh, okay.
So my pick for the main event, Cody, Roman, 2.0. You've got so many new factors here. The bloodline's fallen apart, gotten stronger. The Rock's in, the final boss. He's kind of overshadowed Roman a little bit. I think that's the big factor here. How does Roman Reigns handle the main event? Depending on how this match tonight goes, there's going to be a little bit of fuckery. There's going to be a little bit of who's the real leader of the bloodline? Who's the real head of the table? That's going to be teased. But that won't matter because Rock and Roman will win. But the dissension will be teased. Because, Phil, they still want to do The Rock versus Roman Reigns. They still want to do that.
And
whether that happens
next year at Mania.
Whether that happens at SummerSlam this year or WrestleMania next year, which it has to be 41. It just has to be. Tease it for a year, build it.
They did it with John Cena. Why not?
Precisely. I think you see the dissension tonight, but they get the win. Cody winning the Rumble, I felt like was a massive mistake because it forced you to do the match they didn't want to do. And we knew they didn't want to do it when they didn't do it and then had to go back and do it. The booking for WrestleMania 40 went a little awkward, but they brought it back. They managed to bring it back.
Oh, Chicken, if you're watching, you need to get your predictions into us before the bell ringing of the last match tonight because he's going to try to...
Swindle us.
Yeah, he's going to try to do that. So, Chicken, you have to get your predictions for the final... for night 2 before the bell rings of our last match tonight.
Walred says Roman Reigns over strong. Rock bristles up against him, or Roman turns on Rock, but Roman wins at SummerSlam at MSG is the Cody moment. Now, see, this is my thing. I've been saying this literally since Cody came back. Oh, what?
Rhea won.
Rhea got the W as she should. Bless her. I wish it wasn't the opener, honestly.
Yeah.
Cody shouldn't be winning it. This is why I was on board with the idea of Cody not winning the Royal Rumble, because I didn't want to see this at Mania. I wanted to see it at MSG. That was the story. And it still could be if they decide, well, fuck it, let's have Roman beat Cody twice at Mania, which completely just fucking ruins it. I hate that concept. I hate the booking here, but we're here and we've got to do it, and they've tried to save it. Now, bless them for doing what they have, but now we're in a fucking pickle. Every ounce of me wants to tell you that Roman Reigns retains this so that Cody can go to MSG and win the belt proper. But I'll be honest, if Cody doesn't win the belt tomorrow night, in all the shine, all the work, all the effort, all the storytelling.
Forget Sebastian. Cody is the never-ending story.
All the build was for nothing if he doesn't win it, because you can't do it 2 years in a row.
Not for nothing. They built Roman Reigns into a legitimate mainstream star.
Phil, hear me out. Bandit says loser has to take a shot at gin. Hey guys, that's actually probably fair. Walrad says the Vince McMahon conspiracy is working against Roman because they may be tempted to change hands tomorrow. But yes, I couldn't agree more. And when Cody wins, the story is over. That's problem. That is the problem, because you've been the champ so long, Roman, where do we go from here, regardless of who beats you for it? That is a problem, and they have to build for that.
The Rock, and then after that, the contract of a certain Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Say hello to your future 11-time. Show up. Walrad.
Oh, yeah. No. Since Chicken's here, Chicken, you have to get night 2's predictions to us before the main event's bell rings. Otherwise, we're going to be docking some points because we know what kind of swindle you're trying to do, because we're giving all of our predictions now. Bring them, Chicken. And also the tie-breaking point is, are you actually here to actually give a prediction and enter on camera for even more than 5 minutes?
Walrad says if he doesn't win, I agree. The crowd is shitted on for believing. That's the thing about Mania. Regardless of how the rest of the year's booked, typically your WrestleMania is saved for having the babyface overcome, except for those years where the booking just can't justify it, right? History, 40 years of it says that is the case. If you give the crowd 2 years in a row a Roman over Cody match, again, it just shits on Cody. It shits on the fans that pleaded desperately for them to give them the match that they didn't even know they wanted again. I'm so conflicted here because Roman should win and then lose it to Cody at MSG. They shouldn't be doing this match. Take the CM Punk injury out of this. This should have been Roman versus The Rock, because fuck it. They wanted to do it last year. We finally could have had it. The crowd said no. Cody should have been doing something else. Rollins should have been facing Punk, but the injury, fine. I didn't want to see Cody Rollins anyway. I wanted to see McIntyre Rollins. That's great. But I'm planting my flag. As your champion. Oh, for God's sake.
No, put it up. Put it up.
Bandit says Roman will be the champ until they get better writers. It creates bad will. Yes, it does. Chicken says, you cunts didn't let me. Dude, we waited till the fucking show started to go live.
I was about to say, Chicken,
When did you think you had to get him in by?
we've only been doing predictions before the show for 4 years now, Chicken. I know this is a new format for you.
Walrats, I agree. The visual is MSG. The building has a spirit. It has to be. It should be. That's what the story should have been. But now if Cody loses, what the fuck was this all for? Scared of what this new era will hold with your I'm not even.
All right,
I'm not entertaining.
no, Chicken, you've got a couple hours to get all
The
your
Rock won't
in.
get involved. He's retired from long-term ring work. Well, for the most part. Okay, anyway, I've held this off long enough. Look. I'm going with Cody. I hate it. Because I picked him last year and it burned me.
And it's going to burn you again this year.
It could burn me again this year. So I'm hoping for a tie with the tag team ladder match, and it won't even fucking matter, Phil. But I'm picking Cody because honestly, if Cody doesn't win here now, the reasoning to do this match was all for nothing. You got some really good stuff with The Rock, but then it buries Cody, and nobody will fucking care if he goes on to win it in MSG. You can't go to the well so many times, dry it up, and expect to still get a drink, okay? This was what you should have done. If you were going to do it, you should have just done it last year.
Ooh.
No, I get it. That's fine.
Peacock melted
you could
for a second.
have done this in MSG, but instead you had him win the Rumble again. Here we are.
Oh, wow.
Cody has
Peacock
to win the match.
down.
And now I'm going to let Phil talk so I can pretend not to be frustrated.
Lord. No, the cock is being kind of a cock, but so Tony's got Cody.
The only threat from MSG is to give everyone a heart attack.
Now, the thing is, Tony, I'm so sorry that you're going to be so disappointed here that there's just no hope for, we're getting to that tag team turmoil tag fuckery match immediately. So we'll figure out.
Get that knocked out.
Yeah, so if DIY takes a W, you're going to start to get a little nervous here.
Yeah, absolutely.
If the New Day takes a win, Chicken, well done. Well done.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Yeah,
whatever. But we'll see. We'll see.
We're here. It's WrestleMania Night 1. We're one match in. Congratulations, Rhea Ripley. Your year-long reign is fantastic. I love everything you're doing. We will talk more in depth about everything at the conclusion of tonight's show. You need to get back here. If you're not already, like, shared, and subscribe to the Big Bucket Empire on Facebook, as well as the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast on YouTube, you need to do that now, because once night one is done, you come back here, we're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. We're going to be a little buzzed. We're going to drink, as you can see, we got some stuff on the docket while we're watching.
We're going to be reviewing a thing or two.
So, yeah, we're going to be in prime form. Walrus, thank you for the knife. Don't take shit from Chicken. That's fair. That's fair.
Walrad's liked a knife review of mine, so God bless you, sir. Glad
Walrad's a member of the KOE Nation.
Not because true.
So,
legal advice. But yeah, and also don't forget to check.
Damn it.
Oh,
now
they got.
see.
Oh no.
Fuck. That's why. God damn it. You're right. Fuck you, Chicken. He actually remembered something I forgot. This is a splitting of the belts, Phil. It's an ununification. That's why he picked two people.
What was his other people?
New Day and DIY. So now we've got to do that. God damn it, I forgot about that nonsense. Oh my god, DIY with the fucking DX. Goddamn throwback.
So yeah, DIY is getting something. Then I'm gonna go DIY Ms. True.
Yeah, so am I. It has to be. It just has to be. There's no other options. It just has to be. God, I forgot that they were doing this.
That's horrible.
How much value have the tag belts? The tag belts have never meant less. Never. Remember the New Age Outlaws? I loved it. That was one of my favorite teams. God, they were great. And you know what? That's when the belt still looked good and still meant something. Yeah, and the wins of winning the belts, that meant a lot. Doesn't anymore. I'm all Rhodes and Rollins plus for Jey Uso, says Bud.
As we're known to say around here, all that being said, Thank you for joining us for this preview and prediction for
WrestleMania 40.
Yes, WrestleMania 40.
40.
So, folks,
40.
God bless every last one of you. I hope all of you make it back here to the KOE Nation, to Big Buckin' Empire, and to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. Happy, healthy, much the wiser, and at the end of night one, we will see who is on their way to being number one at the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. God bless all y'all. I'm signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner. Raise a glass to yourselves. Tony, take it away.
Your 16-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion looking to retain once again here at WrestleMania 40. Folks, thanks for joining us. Had a lot of input and viewership. Couldn't appreciate you more. Like, share, subscribe to the Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast. Join us here after tonight's show for the breakdown, review, and ratings of every match. What you want to hear. Cannot wait to see you. And we are getting ready for this tag team ladder match. We will see you in a few short hours, folks. Love you. Catch you soon.
And see if it just smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost